anthem or the Pledge Allegiance. Sorry, I was watching too much football.
Allegiance to the flag of the United
States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So, Jenny, do we need to approve any minutes of the last meeting or anything?
No, we can approve those next week.
Okay, so today is just business with finances. All
Yes.
right. Would somebody like to start off? Mark, do you have anything to say?
No, I'm going to defer to
William?
So the only thing was that addition of the capital expenditure request for Andrew Pitcher, and he'll probably lead that one if you want to put it at the end or you want to put it now. Probably now would be good. Don't you think, Jenny?
Yes.
Okay, Andrew, you're on.
So on day one starting here, I was informed that the tire changer and wheel balancer that they have at the shop here is no longer clamping the rims down, and they're ultimately damaging a bunch of rims for police department, police cars. And so we're asking to make a purchase of a new tire changer and new wheel balancer that will accommodate both the light and heavy, or the medium and light duty vehicles. The tires that they have, basically there's a little bit extra in there for a wheel lift, trying to save people's backs from lifting the tires up to get them balanced. But other than that, from everyone I've spoken with, the tire changer and balancer that are here now have been here since everybody that works here has. So they're definitely past their age, and I think with the amount of damage that's being done with these current items, it's time for some new items. And of course, me starting later on in the year, it was harder for me to try to push this through as much as I could.
Well, there you go. You know, changing tires sometimes can be very dangerous.
Yes, it can be, and
Yeah.
and by the mechanics count, basically the police is the biggest use of that machine, and they're doing 2 sets of tires a year on 24 vehicles. So four tires per vehicle, that's a lot of tires. So probably 15-year lifespan is maximum you're going to get out of one machine with that capacity.
Is there any value in the old machine?
We would definitely try to auction it, and that's something that we're looking at with a bunch of equipment that's been sitting around here, working with Jenny, and gonna have to get with Rob from Fire as well to figure out what we have to do to go about that, disposing of the assets, anything that was over $5,000. But yeah, that would be the option. We don't want to just throw it away, scrap it. We want to try to get any value possible out of it.
That's a good idea. Okay. Anybody have any questions for Andrew? Jenny, would you like to speak?
No, these are the funds that he's encumbering on the Resolution 15, 2020 from his new equipment out of MVH. So he has sufficient funds for the capital expenditure request.
Okay. Rob, is that you down on the bottom? I can barely see. Is that Mr. Roberts down here? Okay, there you are. I saw somebody's head sticking up. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Do you have anything for us, Rob?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. If everybody is in agreement, you'll have a motion to pass the finances for this year.
I would make a motion that we approve the encumbrance for Public Works.
We first need to approve his capital expenditure request. That'll be the first step. And then the next step will be to approve resolution 15 because it also has the police department's encumbrances along with Andrew's encumbrance. So that will be one resolution approval. So if we could start by first approving his capital expenditure request.
Okay, well then I'll make a motion that we approve the capital request.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you.
Second, motion and a second. Jenny, please take the roll.
Nancy Levitt,
Aye.
David Winters,
Aye.
Chris Gerald,
Aye.
Greg Van Leer,
Aye.
Tom Pato.
Aye. The motion has been approved 5-0. Thank you. Now, what's the next motion we need to do, Jenny?
So I'm presenting resolution 15, 2020. This is the encumbrances for 2020 to go into the 2021 budget to carry over the needed funds. The police department has a total of $11,379.12 out of other services and charges for equipment that they would like to purchase that I have listed there: canine supplies, pepper ball, FTC launchers, a scuba tank, and then 180 training rounds, 90 live X rounds, and 2 free seats in the pepper ball instructor course, along with 4 reserve officer uniforms and supplies. So that totals for the police department out of $511,388 other services and charges, $11,379.12, and he has sufficient funds.
All right.
He has provided the necessary paperwork along with the encumbrance.
Any comments from anybody? Do I have a motion on this?
Well, and I'll go ahead and add the $17,259.71 for Andrew's MVH for the equipment from the capital expenditure request we just approved. They're all on the same resolution for one encumbrance, or the total encumbrances, I should say.
Okay, thank you. Do I have a motion?
I'd make a motion that we approve the encumbrance through resolution 15-2020.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second. Jenny, can you please take the roll?
Nancy Levitt,
Aye.
David Winters,
Aye.
Chris Gerald,
Aye.
Greg Van Leer,
Aye.
Tom Pato.
Aye. The motion has been approved 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me? Oh,
I have is resolution 16, 2020. It's just for 2 year-end transfers that we're seeking approval. The first one is non-departmental. We would like to transfer $2,770.49 from other supplies to utility services. And that's just to offset the utility charges such as Duke and Vectren for the year that were over, and we had sufficient funds and other supplies to transfer. The next is to transfer $375.02 from the fire department's other services and charges. He has sufficient funds into his new equipment. Those are
Okay.
the only 2 year-end transfers that need approval.
now, do we need to bundle them or can we do them in one shot?
We can do them in one shot, resolution 16, 2020.
Do I have a motion to approve resolution 16, 2020?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Jenny, can you take the roll, please?
Nancy Levitt,
Aye.
Chris Gerald,
Aye.
David Winters,
Aye.
Greg Van Leer,
Aye.
Tom Pato.
Aye. The motion has been passed 5-0. Thank you. Do you have anything else, Jenny?
That's it for me.
Will?
Nothing for me.
Greg?
We're going to act on the Center Township fire contract. I mean, I've had a chance to review that. I'm good.
We going to make a motion on that tonight?
Jenny, do we need to suspend the rules or anything for that, or can we just move on that?
We
Okay.
can just move on that.
Okay,
And
I'd make a motion that we approve the Center Township fire contract.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Jenny, could you please take the roll?
Did you have something you wanted to say?
I was just going to say that Mark said it's the same contract that it's been for the past 6 years with nothing changing. So I was going to ask if you guys were interested in moving forward with it, but I could understand either way. So sounds like great government.
I reviewed it. It looked like the same one I've been reviewing for the last several years.
Yep. Thank you.
Nancy Levitt,
Aye.
Chris Gerald,
Aye.
David Winters,
Aye.
Greg Van Leer, Tom Pato.
Aye. The motion has been passed 5-0. Thank you. What else do we have on the agenda, Will?
That is it. +1. You already got the +1.
That's one aye. And Jenny, we're okay?
We are good. Thank you guys very much.
So the meeting on the 6th, are you guys interested in person or virtual? Because I have the packet pretty much done. I got to move some things around, but I'm hoping to get that out to you either today or tomorrow.
I'd like to be back in person.
I think in person is a good deal.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
I agree.
By that time, everybody will be okay. We're just about okay right now. All right. So
I do have one quick question. I know Will's working on the Danville Junior Football League and we're working on some other things. Did you guys want to see any reports or anything? Or do you just want to wait till Will gets his information and we find out on the water department purchasing it? I wanted to make sure you guys didn't want anything from me Wednesday night on that.
Matt and I are going to meet and we're going to kind of hash out those details because I need to get some hard yeses from him on dates because I don't want to do things without making sure that we're aligning. And then I need to reach out to football again and make sure they're aware of we're looking at, a contract for financing. And then the secondary would be either a lease or an annual agreement. So I wrote everything down. I just need to, some things that appraisal will probably be the longest thing.
Is there anything on the agenda for the 6th pertaining to Little League?
No.
Okay.
okay. Nancy, do you have anything?
No, I don't.
Chris?
Nope.
Nobody else?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and I intend to fly back the 5th, everything God willing, and hope to be there for the meeting on the 6th. And again, I hope y'all have a happy New Year, and I'm sorry that all this occurred.
That's the way it is. We're fine with it.
Why you laugh?
Okay. Well, do I have a motion to close the meeting?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting. Oh, hold on.
Got to do claim docket. Yeah.
Claim docket.
Claim docket.
Make a motion to approve the claim docket.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Jenny, take the roll.
Nancy Levitt,
Aye.
Chris Gerald,
Aye.
David Winters,
Aye.
Greg Van Leer,
Aye.
Tom Pato.
Aye. Motion has been passed 5-0.
Now I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
And I second that.
Okay, everybody's agreed. We adjourn the meeting.
And I'll have you all sign everything Wednesday night.
We'll sign it Wednesday.
Okay.
Meeting's adjourned.
Happy
right.
New Year.
Now
Bye.
we're gonna do
Thanks,
Christmas.
guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.